Hey, what's up everybody? Haskins here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about some things that I believe are going to be coming in future updates here in LEGO Fortnite, and quite honestly, are things that I believe Epic should absolutely do and needs to do if they want to bring in new players, retain current players, and also bring in people that kind of came and left. And this isn't just all about what I think they should bring to the game, but also what you all think. So make sure you comment down below some of the ideas you have on what you think can bring this game a new life and just longevity overall. For my first prediction, that would be that Epic will be adding points of interest across the different biomes and creating kind of like a lively town filled with NPCs, and potentially have some markets where those NPCs can also deliver you quest lines. Now, with those quest lines, there are so many things that can be done, like incentivizing travel to various points across your map, or leading you to other points of interest on the map where there will be additional quest lines and things that you can start to unlock to bring a much larger variety to this game outside of just simply building, grinding for materials, and leveling up villages. Not only do I believe this will retain the current player base, but it will also bring a whole lot of new players to the game. Now, if you've played games like, say, Fallout or Skyrim, for example, those games, those RPG elements included into a game like this with the building mechanics and just how beautiful this world is will take this game to an entirely new level, and they can continue to iterate on new quest lines that lead to different types of gear and different items that can be used to help progress you further on into this world. And I think, quite honestly, the possibilities are endless there. Now, all of these NPCs, point of interest, and quest lines will pair very nicely with my next prediction, which is that Epic will introduce biome-specific bosses as well as an entire world boss. Now, there's so many different things you can do by pairing these two things up. So for example, you can have these points of interest with NPCs and quest lines that are going to be leading you to area-specific gear and loot that can be attached to your character and will be required to be obtained to actually move forward in beating one of the biome-specific bosses. So one example of something Epic can do is, let's say they introduce a Kraken type boss fight out in the ocean. So not only will this incentivize you to travel more into the vast ocean that they already have in the map, this can also lead to a very interesting fight and potentially using things that have already been leaked, such as this cannon image that I'm showing you right here. So there's a number of things that you can do with that. Obviously, you're not just limited to the shore biome, but you could do this in all of the biomes that currently exist. And each one of those bosses could then lead to some legendary type loot that would be required to be obtained to take on the final world boss. So not only does this build off my original prediction and idea, it's going to make the game a lot more fun and a lot more to chase after, and it will also incentivize more cooperative play. You might be thinking, Haskins, these are great ideas, but how do we continue to innovate and iterate on this game to make it interesting and stand the test of time? Which brings me to my third and final prediction that I truly believe Epic will end up doing, and that is introducing seasons and chapters just like they do in Battle Royale. Now, if you're not familiar with what I mean by chapters and seasons inside of the Battle Royale game, let me explain. Every single new season of Battle Royale is attached to the existing storyline and lore of the game. It not only updates the existing map with different points of interest, but it also introduces new characters and brings back characters from prior seasons and chapters. This is a great way to keep the game fresh, keep people engaged, and just continuing to innovate and introduce new content as the game continues to age. The other really cool thing that they can do with this season chapter-based style stuff for LEGO Fortnite is continue to expand on the number of things you can get in the actual Battle Pass. So as many of you might already know, the Battle Pass has been expanded to include LEGO variants of the new characters from each one of the seasons, and there's got a couple different things sprinkled in there, but I can definitely see them doing weapon skins for things like your crossbow as well as your swords, and even start to expand things like maybe color dyes for your building parts, and potentially even building kits that can be unlocked through that Battle Pass. Now, it can definitely not go without being said that this game is currently riddled with a bug issue, as well as server stability and that stupid build limit that I think definitely needs to be ironed out before we will see anything like this. But I want to know, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Are there some other things that they can do to make this game more fun and interesting and really stand the test of time? Make sure you let me know down in the comments. And if you agree and would love to see this stuff, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more LEGO Fortnite content. This is Haskins. I'm signing out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one.